Done the checks. Hopefully everything's there. So hi everyone. Well, it's looking like a beautiful morning. It does have some grey clouds out there, but I've got blue skies and sunshine here in Port Elliot, South Australia on Friday. Gee, I hope it's Friday, the 23rd of April. It's I think it's the last day of school holidays here in South Australia as well. So oh, looking wonderful. I can see some kids playing outside as well on their bicycles. So, mine are only grandkids yet that I have. So, none living at home. I'm sure it's different and varied across all of the other places and spaces that you people hold as well. So, the other places and spaces that I have, and it's looking a bit tricky on my internet connection. I've only got small bars. Checking out hang on, which way do I go? That way, the website and the Buy Me a Coffee. Those are two other places that I have some space, and Facebook and social media where you're watching from as well. So thank you for being here. And hi, Diane. Lovely for you to be here, see you here. The first one on the list today, and I'm on time, just a little wee bit early, that's all. I wanted to check that everything was running properly first. So here we go over to the cards, and we've got the 5 cards as our usual spread. So I'm just trying to find, there's that. We've got the Storks. I will start straight away too, by the way. And we have the Storks in the home space. We've got the Choices, which is the stairs, the Choices in the workspace. Got the Sun up in the unexpected. We've got the Snake in your role, and we have the Ship as that foundation or outcome card. Okay, and I'm just going to drop that widget now because we're on mytimetv.live and the rosboundy YouTube channel, rosboundy page, and the group, card reading group, and Twitch and Twitter and lots of other places, I think. Am I on Twitter? I don't know. Good morning, Kat. How are you? Wonderful to have you here too. So with those 5 cards, what we've got is an interesting spread this morning because the Storks are about change. So around and about the house, it could be that you're just wanting to change a room up, change it round. It's the tweaking. We've got the tweak there that the male stork is I think it's the male stork that's doing the nest building. So it's tweaking that nest so that it's finessed to its perfection, ready for the egg to be laid and the hatching, etc., and the growing up of the fledgling. So here we've got that beautiful golden sunshine poking through. There is some clouds in the background you can see, but it's the blue skies as well. And we know that the sun is there because that's what that golden glow is. So we've got that in several places this morning. So as you're in your home space, think of the little things that you might need to change, whether it's in that relationship area or whether it's the physical sense, the bits and pieces around and about your home that you're changing. So feel into that. What is it that you're needing to change? What is it that you're wanting to actually tweak and move forward on it? It actually does need to be done now. So put that as part of your task list today, is to have a look at what you're needing to change and do it. If you've got the time to be able to do that, certainly put it into action so you've got that completed. Move over into the stairs. This is Choices card. So we've got that, you're moving up into making a big decision, a big choice. Because that's how grand this staircase is. So you're needing to actually have that sense of grandness about what the decision is. It's a bit more than just, choosing what breakfast you're going to have. It is a bigger decision. Hi, Renna. Happy Friday. It is Friday, which is great. For some of us, it means a weekend off, where we can recreate, rest and all that. But we still have today to work through. And today, with this in our business realm, is a bigger than usual decision that we're needing to make. So think in your mind, what is it that you're needing to choose between with your work? And it's going to be as different as day and night. So here we have that sunshine brightly shining through in sun's shining rays, and here we've got the moon that's part of the reflection of the sun, but it's still got its importance as well. So it's that it is shining out that difference, the moonbeams, as a difference between the night and the day. So that decision, that what it is that you're needing to choose as a big thing, is going to stick out like a sore thumb until you actually decide to go one way or the other. So feel into that. We are needing to actually sense and become aware of what our body is telling us, tuning into those intuitive senses, the gut feeling, psychic senses, all of that. They're just labels for what you're feeling from within. And your connection with spirit too. So good morning, Sarah. Lovely to see you here this morning. I just so love that four-leaf clover you use. Wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. So we're moving from there, and here we've got the confirmation and the unexpected times that the sunshine will pop in. That'll be your reminder today, I'm sure, that you've got the strength to be able to make those choices, make those changes. So it is going to be, and it feels to me like it is, with that happy smile. Bring that smile into your day, that what you're stepping into is bringing you joy, that what you've got in that instance of where that sunshiny feeling is popping in, that it's bringing you joy and reminding you of that. So do certainly sense into that. Allow that full experience of that emotion as well as the feeling. Remember that the two are a little bit different. And I think the more that you actually practice that and don't let emotions take you over, but get into the feeling of what a situation's bringing you, that's where we learn the best. And here, as we move down into our role, oops, don't know what that was from. As we move down into our role, we've got the snake being present. Now, for me, as I saw that, I thought, oh, let me think. That is our role. We're not, it's reminding me that we need to be conscious of our own imperfections. What is perfect? At times we have this comparison with other people that we make ourselves. Oh, good morning, Rosie. Lovely to see you here this morning. We do compare ourselves to others. We want other things that are, we see other people use them and we want them. This is what I'm seeing as this fruit here in this tree for this morning, that and we're trying to reach out to be someone else. We're creating situations at times where we are comparing us, trying to be the other person, comparing ourselves and striving for something that we're not. And I'm feeling that this is a bit of the warning. The snake is the warning, hey, hands off, because this is mine. Well, it is theirs. Be you. This is where it's reminding me, be the truest you that you can be for you. It's not about, sorry about, and I can't, I'm not sure how I can change those settings. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Be you. It really is reminding me, be you, be me. It's you. You're perfect in all your imperfections. Good morning, Ali. Hope you're not joining too late, although I'm nearly at the finish. You might have to watch again from the start. I did start just a minute or two earlier than 8, but the reading itself is at that, I did start at 8. And good morning, Fiona. Thank you for being here this morning. So really the snake did remind me, it's not that I'm the snake, but we can tend to behave like that too, don't forget. We have our imperfections that's why we're learning and growing. The imperfections are the things that we're looking through in our lives, that we're clearing, that we're actually able to grow and strengthen past those parts of us that really need a bit of work. And it's not, I don't feel that we're striving to be perfect. I think we're just moving into growing and being more of us that fits into that interaction with other people. And like I said, it's not comparing ourselves to other people all the time and striving to copy them or be them or please them. What we're doing in our lives is discovering who we are, understanding who we are, and growing in that persona of me for me, and it's you for you. So sit in that space of it is lovely to grow our own fruit and have that protection that we have around us of self, to be able to say, no, hands off, this is me, but also not striving to be that other person. And, it comes across as that, copycat type stuff. It comes across as what comes to mind is here locally in South Australia, we've got a show that's called A Current Affair, and the other night there was an instance of two businesses. Yes, it was an interesting piece, and that is what this card reminds me of. Be your individual you. Okay, so it's not even the snake in the grass. It probably is for some of us, that reminder not to manipulate as well, because we do have some of that tendency. We can move things around so that it suits us in a selfish way, but there's things that we can do to move around our energies, our in real life, physical things, that gives us that comfort and pleasure that is for our own benefit, and that self-supporting way rather than selfish way, and sharing it with others. There's all of that. Look into what it means for you, this snake today. And Fiona, I love the hearts, and especially that parrot at the end. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got so many birds out here in my trees. It's wonderful. Good morning, Shirley. Lovely to see you here. Now, I'm not sure I've seen your avatar before. And absolutely, Fiona, be yourself. We've got Lee here as well. You're popping in from Illinois. Oh, wonderful. I love the global aspect of all this. The technology that we've got is absolutely superb. We don't know how lucky we are. And it will still keep growing and changing too, because that's what business competition is. I just like using it, and I'll use what there is floating around at the time. And all you ever wanted is to be the real me and allowed to be me. And honestly, I don't see why do we have to give ourselves permission to be us as our individuals. Just be you, each and every one of us. So, and you've been sitting outside this morning with the parrots. Oh, in the rain. We haven't had the rain. Well, I haven't seen it this morning, but I certainly do have the birds in the trees. Rosie, so you have to learn to not take it too much to heart what others' opinion of me. There really is that good saying that does pop it into the realm of what other people think of you is none of your business. And that really is the essence of taking to yourself that being you rather than someone else. It really is. Don't care about what other people think. That's their opinion and they're allowed to have it. But it really more reflects where they're at in their life and their journey than what it does yours. Tread your path. And that's where, with the ship here right now in that foundation place or the outcome, we are steering our ship in the way that we need to be us in all of that individuality. Tizzy it up to how you want this ship to be. Steer it to where you want it to go. And whether you want it to go daylight, nighttime, whether you want to shift up the stuff that you have around within your home space nest, all of those things, it really is that be you within the whole lot of it. If you don't like to do something in particular, then don't. Say so. If there's someone asking you to do something that you don't feel right with. For me, the more I'm moving along in life, the less stuff and things that I want to have around, because I'm seeing what effect that's having on our world for our future, for the children that are in our future and all that moves forward. The resources are finite. So much space junk being thrown out there with satellites and everything. Yes, I love this technology, but it can be done with what we already have. It doesn't need to be grown anymore. It's that all the stuff that goes against what who I am, I'm stepping back from some of those activities and not steering my ship towards forever chasing what's the latest gadget technology and all the rest, which I used to do 30 years ago when computers started coming into it. All of that. Just feel, sense into, know, learn you more, really. And, oh, that's okay. Rosie, thank you for the thank you. So step into what these cards are meaning for you today. And really sense where you're at with how you understand what your life is doing, how you understand how you act or react to things, because that's where that other, what we've already mentioned as far as other people's opinion is theirs. It's none of your business. Being you, have that inner glow that really is what others see as, oh, I wonder what that is. I'd like what she's got type of thing, without it being something that you're going to throw out there, oh, I've got this better than you type of thing. It really is just being you in the fullness of who you are, in the beauty of who you are, and the imperfection who you are. Hey, keep shining your light. So I'm going to, there's sorry, I forgot to check these messages. Me to Rosby, now I know myself, I kick back from lots of things. Yeah, and that is a lot of what we need to be doing, I feel. And I think a lot of the time that's as I've moved into my maturity, I'll call it that, I have felt more and more that pull to the things in our lives are not important. It's who we are, how we be and behave and all of that. So Sarah's saying, thank you. Did you end up doing an ad hoc last night? So I couldn't find it. No, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me about that. I'm going to do something a bit through the day today. What time's the best? Lunchtime? What's lunchtime? And it's different times all over the world. I just got too tired last night. I decided, because I do have a favourite TV program, NCIS, that I'll watch at 7:30 here. So that's an hour. 8:30 would be the earliest as an evening show here in South Australian time, Adelaide Central. No, hang on, Australian Central Standard Time. I just ended up getting tired and pooped from my day and decided, no, I don't feel like I'm in the right energy for doing a live stream. So I didn't. And this is where there's the beauty and flexibility of, what is time? We don't have to be stuck with it to enjoy what we're doing or not, forcing ourselves to do particular things when it really is an enjoyment pathway for me. So that's how I did it. I didn't do the live stream last night. I'll be doing some ad hoc this morning. Yeah, Rosie, you're right. And how we treat others is a reflection of who we are. So I really think, and that's how we learn from each other as well, Rosie. It really is that interaction, finding balance within what we see, receive, what we give and send out type of thing. Now I'll just... oh, thank you, Fiona. Thank you. Now I'm just going to put this one up. Some didn't like the one. I need to do what are for myself, my adults and soul family. Yes. Look, it is and can be a challenge sometimes to actually be in that space. Oh, hi, Hayley. Lovely to see you here. You will need to probably go back unless, of course, you're commenting at the end of this after watching from the start. But for those in replay too, thank you for being here too. Now, I'm just going to pop this in the stream. These are my links. I'd forgotten about it the last couple of days. So this is the affiliate link that I have that's for the Be Live, which I'm streaming into my time and my YouTube. So this is a Facebook one that I'm using. So you can click that if you want to give it a try yourself if you're interested. If you're interested for live streaming. And those two links have gone to the My Time chat stream and the YouTube. And yes, is short for right. Sometimes, Fiona, I don't get the shorthand stuff very quickly. I do understand your little bit. Sometimes you have a bit of difficulty with the typing, don't you? And this one here, oh, that's the Buy Me a Coffee that you saw. So that's a link there to make it convenient for you to pop that into your phone or wherever. And this is the hats one where I may be later. Well, I am going to do one today sometime. I'm not scheduling it. I'm not going to say what time that is because I just got to go with the flow and what my day is presenting. So keep an eye out for that. Click into that link and join into the hats. You don't have to broadcast yourself. You can just enjoy watching other people's broadcasts. With this link, this is just for the watching the shows. I think you sign up and watch. I think the one that has the invite